Mobile Carrier News here, and I'm making this video because I got this email yesterday, which was the 24th, which is kind of funny. I did this. I was testing out their network in, I believe, um, last month, which was December, and I used up all of their data for I believe literally the new year, the 31st. I used up all their data, and it's funny how almost a month later, because I used up all their data on the 31st. And it's almost like literally a month later, I get an email back saying, "Let's make this official. Switch to the unlimited, or switch to us T-Mobile." And and the reason I got this is because I put my email, I put a different email to test out the network because I have another email that's officially on file still with T-Mobile. So obviously they won't delete that file. But like if I ever want to come back, which I won't, I only come back to T-Mobile if doing speed tests, testing out the network. I will not be using their network. I refuse to do that. So basically, yeah, T-Mobile, send me another email saying, can't believe you used our 30 day trial already. You already used 50 gigabytes. It's time to make the switch. No way. I'm not switching from Verizon, guys. Um, as you can see, I'm on the Wi-Fi, but no, I'm not switching to T-Mobile. Like this is like I believe one of my followers even told me what if I remember correctly, they told me watch, they'll send you an email telling them to come back. And you're right, they did. But but they didn't send me an email because I left them. They sent me an email because I test out their network. I'm surprised they didn't send me an email back to come back to them. I'm staying with sorry, not T-Mobile. I'm staying with Verizon. And on top of that, the fact that Verizon has turned on their C-band. Apparently in my area now there's going to be better coverage, better mid-band, better mid 71 N71, better better ultra capacity. No, sorry, not ultra capacity. Better ultra wideband. Sorry, yeah, ultra wideband. And apparently in the map, it says supposedly there's no ultra wideband in my area. Well, I will have to test that out. Even if there's no ultra wideband, if the network did improve honestly better, that's all I'll care about. Because all I care about is the coverage and reliability of having signal and using my service. Because T-Mobile unfortunately disappoints on that. Like if you go down to California, Southern California, obviously I won't discuss my location where I live, but yeah, just test out the network and you'll see it's a real shocker on T-Mobile's part on how they proclaim they have the most 5G in the whole United States, and their coverage now surpasses or is now even better than Verizon, which clearly it's obviously not. Like, come on, like be real, T-Mobile. You're only investing $12 billion into 5G a year. And the only reason you're expanding quickly on 5G and currently in the lead and having all these network upgrades and all these other stuff is because you're relying on the Sprint network, 2.5 gigahertz, and your $12 billion investment. And what that's 600 megahertz of spectrum, which don't get me wrong, it's not bad. I would love to get good coverage indoors if Verizon can do that. I'm pretty sure they will eventually, but T-Mobile's investment is just not. It just doesn't sit with me. If you're investing 12 billion into 5G and another company is investing more than you, I think what it's 10 it's like 5 times more than you or 10 times more than you, comparing 50 billion to over 12 billion. Like I know where I want to go. Like T-Mobile's like not going to let I'm not going to cater to T-Mobile. That's just not going to happen. And I'm not going to lie. I honestly went to this one town. It's called I forget what this one town called is. I went to this one town anyway, and well, I had T-Mobile with me, and my friend and I went with a friend of mine. He also had T-Mobile. We both like I believe we both parked in this plaza where it had I believe it had a McDonald's, it had a I think a Rite Aid or a CVS, and it also had a what's the thing called Nordstrom book. I think it's called the Nord. No, not Nordstrom. It had it had like this bookstore. I forget the name of it. It's always in a Starbucks. But we went there, and I went from getting 5G. I went from getting full 5G signal or full LTE signal to zero. I got no signal there. Me and my friend we both lost signal on T-Mobile, And apparently, if you look at T-Mobile's map, this area is fully covered with 5G and LTE. No signal of LTE, no signal of 5G. And I was just like, okay, so the map obviously lied. I literally got no signal. And I think me and my friend we were getting McDonald's. I think we wanted to eat quick, before we headed home, and yeah, no signal. I'm like, well, this kind of sucks. And it just, I believe I went to another area. I'm trying to remember what this other area was. I went to a different area. T-Mobile said they were 100% covered with 5G, and I had no signal in that area too. I think it was trying to remember correctly what other area was. I think it was I honestly don't remember. I think it was the some part of a beach I went to. I don't remember what beach I went to, but it had no signal, and I'm like, well, this is disappointing. Like no signal at the beach. That's just horrible, and it's just no way I'm gonna switch to T-Mobile with that kind of issue in mind. And after I switched to Verizon, I went back to that One Plaza area with the McDonald's and the and that bookstore and that Rite Aid or CVS. I had full bars of full of LTE and probably 2 to 3 bars of 5G. So I'm just thinking, okay, Verizon has this covered, obviously. Like, I don't want to go back to T-Mobile after that incident and just not have signal. And even I even have better signal at the beach, and I'm just like, I don't want to go back to T-Mobile, and they could bribe me with other free lines. Maybe up your capex, and then I'll switch to you guys, or invest more in your upgrades, do more backhaul because I guess they're lacking in backhaul. I keep hearing that so many times. They're lacking heavy in backhaul. I am seeing network improvement updates through everyone else's videos, but they're lacking in backhaul pretty bad. And that's just not going to get me to switch back to T-Mobile. It's no way in heck I'm going to do that. Just that's not going to happen. So, what do you guys think about this? When you get if any of you guys have tested T-Mobile's network through their test drive, I'm pretty sure you guys get a message like this to switch. I obviously will not switch back to them because I'd rather stick to Verizon. And my cycle is going to restart on the 28th, which is going to be in what? Let's see. Today's the 25th. 2 to 3 days. Literally, you're gonna reset my cycle, and then I'll have truly unlimited premium data. I'll truly unlimited premium data, and with all the C-band and everything turned on, hopefully my area is in better performance than it was a week ago before C-band or before any of this. Hopefully it has improved. But if it doesn't matter because I still have good coverage and fast speeds in my area. Now that my limit is not with the cap anymore, we'll see how that goes. Honestly, let me know what you guys think about this. Would you guys switch to T-Mobile? Let me know what you guys think. Hope you guys enjoy this video. Subscribe for more videos like this, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.